Good afternoon, guys. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get started and do a general reading. This is collective. If you don't resonate, it's not for you. There's a lot of stuff. I'm burnt out, let me tell you. I really kind of don't want to be on here, but I was supposed to come on yesterday. Spirit said get on there, and stuff happened, and I could not get on. And so now I need to get on today because they're like, I need to do this. Anyways, they're letting me know that the tower is cracking somebody open. Someone who has been fighting to deal with their feelings, to deal with their emotions. Now, him as in masculine energy. So this could be you and your masculine energy. This could be pertaining to a masculine, right? Both. It's going to apply to, like, if it resonates, it's going to apply for different people, in different ways. Energy is energy. Anyways, I need to go ahead and get started. I'm really burnt out. Is everyone getting ready for the holidays? I know I'm excited for Thanksgiving myself, and Christmas, and then the New Year, right? To spend time with people that you love, that you care about. Life is precious, and so is the people that you love. Spending time and honoring people, and making those memories, that's important. So I'm looking forward to it myself. We have the Three of Coins. Hold on, I don't know if I want to take all those. This is teamwork. This is collaboration. Okay, so what they're giving me is this tower is important. This tower is to help open someone up, whether if it is a feminine or a masculine, but it's masculine energy is what they're telling me. So that you can have collaboration with other people, or it may be a specific person, meaning they need to collaborate, or you need to collaborate with them. It depends on if this is vice versa for you. If you're watching in regards to a particular person and you know who's being cracked open, and this is like a vice versa reading. Energy is fluid, so it picks up on the energy in your energetic field. I know I didn't get into this view. I'm really exhausted, so we're not doing that today. Most people who watch readings, they understand how readings go and work. Spirit, I need to take all these. Shit, really. I really don't want to take them all, but I do. I need to take them all. All right. Hold on here. This one's over there. Okay. They're doing something funny. These ones landed over here, and they're like, they have to stay over here. So we're going to figure out what Spirit's doing right now, but they're separating that. We have the Five of Swords. This is having to deal with people who want to one-up you, right? So there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of nasty verbal crap that goes on in regards to the Five of Swords energy. So this can someone be power tripping on you and trying to make you feel bad about yourself. And then with this being Swords energy, this is either one of the person or both parties mentally, like being in a jacked up space mentally, because of people or someone, coming against them, power tripping on them. And, it's creating, I don't want to say wounds. It is kind of wounds, but it's more than that. What I'm feeling, it's, they're fighting negativity, and they're fighting like internal conflict, doubt, or whatever it may be for you. But there's something where there's this mental aspect where there is this, this internal conflict mentally, because of people power tripping, one-upping them, competing with them, and wanting to be on top. There's like a power trip thing here. You see that their backs are turned, but they're looking back at each other. Their swords are both up, and the one sword, someone has these medallions hanging like trophies, right? Like oh yeah, I beat you, right? I'm above you. It's mind games. That's what this is. Thank you, Spirit. So this is someone playing mind games And, regardless of what is going on, what is all being said, what they're trying to make the issue out to be, it's a mind game is what spirit is saying. They're fucking with your mind on purpose. They're power tripping. Ego, pride, someone is maybe, either, I want to say mentally unstable is really what I want to say, is what I'm getting with this. But it may not be that severe on the spectrum. It may be where someone is just so wounded and so toxic or triggered in a way that they're being toxic. And, this is their go-to, this is their behavior because of that toxicity, right? And they just need healing. It could be as low on the spectrum as that. We all get there. None of us are perfect, right? We all have these moments where, we're struggling internal conflicts. We're all in this position sometimes with the person who has the sword with the medallions on it. I've been there. I've been there probably in the stupidest of ways. We all wear the same shoes. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. No one is perfect. So I'm pretty sure, I can't think of a scenario offhand, but I know damn well I've been there before, with your immaturity and, with lack of understanding or being triggered. Like sometimes, you just let people have it. When you feel offended or, if you don't see eye to eye sometimes, and that would be something like what I'm talking about lower on the spectrum of, you're like, you feel like you're fighting for yourself because of that internal conflict going on within. And so then you're fighting with someone else because you're power tripping, right? That mind game. Sometimes people don't understand it. Sometimes people do not have the capacity or are not toxic enough to have the capacity to be as extreme of knowing that they are playing mind games, right? I'm getting both of those scenarios here in regards to this energy of the Five of Swords. And it's funny because at first when I was feeling like the conflict, then I got that other scenario where it's like both parties have maybe contributed to this. But in regards to the energy that I was talking about where someone's like messed up, both parties are like messed up. That has to do with like the really extreme toxicity that I'm feeling, or like maybe someone who's mentally unstable. That was like the first, after picking up on the first energies, that was like the big second thing that I came across or whatever in the energy. And that is really being highlighted right now. I'm not sure why. Oh God, they're showing the polka dots. They're pulling me to the polka dots on the person who has the trophies or the medallions hanging from their sword. And it's like they want to be seen. And it's weird because like they're showing their colors. They're also showing their true colors, right? That's what they're getting. They're showing their true colors, but they want to be seen. There is some distortion here that I'm getting with this, is wanting to be seen. But yeah, they're showing their true colors with these spots, right? It's kind of like a weird zebra energy, which I don't have my animal deck out, but zebras are authentic and they have a beautiful energy, but they're also kind of majestic, right? And they stand out of the crowd. They're confident and they're alluring and they're sturdy and strong and adaptable. It's like maybe this person's distorted, feeling like, hey, see me. This is who I am, needing attention, needing to, oh God, that's the wounds that I'm feeling. Like, see me, and they power trip because they need to feel confident, right? They need to feel like they are somebody. So, okay, we got more of a little scenario here going on in regards to this energy. At least a scenario for, the people that it applies to, of someone being wounded, showing their true colors, but needing this one-upping. Their ego is so wounded. They're so insecure. And that's that mental unstable energy that I'm picking up on, where, they need to be seen. They need their confidence boosted. They need to feel like they are the man or the woman. They need to feel on top. It's this false identity also, but yet they're showing their true colors and not understanding it. They're wearing masks, trying to blend in, but then they want to be seen. And they're being seen is showing their true colors of the toxicity, not the distortion of how they want to be seen and who they think they are, right? I'm picking up on a real distortion here. Anyways, I'd like to go ahead and move on from this energy. It's funny that they won't let me move on quite yet from this. I don't see blood on the person who's won, but I see blood on, I guess you'd call it the loser, right? It's your perspective. To me, I feel like the person who looks like the loser is actually the winner, because a lot of times in those dynamics, even if you're wounded or you feel like you're the victim, a lot of times you are pushed into this type of scenario and situation where you have to defend yourself, and you're not trying to be a victim. You're also not trying to play mind games or power control struggle dynamics with people. Sometimes you just get put in those situations, and it's like this person has blood on them, and you know they're kind of looking back and you can see sadness in their face. But the other person with the spots on them, who has the medallions hanging, like, you know, the person who's distorted or has a distortion going on, or maybe some mental health issues, very insecure, they're angry. You can see it in their face, the anger. You know, and it's funny because they won, right? But they're still not happy. See, they show their true colors in that toxicity, but they can't face themselves. So they're looking back, like blaming you and wanting to point fingers and then wanting to power trip over you. This is projection, is what I'm getting here with this energy, as someone can't handle and look at them fucking self in the mirror and deal with their own shit, and their own negativity, and it's just spewing out everywhere, right? And being projected onto other people or certain specific people or person, right? They want me to go ahead and show this card again. And then we have the Page of Swords. It is a learning. It is a gathering information. It's a research. It's also a spying card, right? It's a lurking. This person who is in the distortion, who is in a wounded, faulty, ego, and has ego problems. They need an ego death. They are lurking and spying, trying to gain information on how they can win, how they can overcome, how they can feel better, not feel so fucking angry, is what I'm getting with this energy. I'm like their medallions, they're huffing and puffing, and this winning, this one-upping is still not enough. Okay, I want to get off that energy. They're pulling me to the other person, though, in regards to the situation and in their sadness and their pain. I'm getting like this sad, wounded energy and disappointed energy, and also trying to figure out maybe how they got in this situation or how they can overcome this situation and overcome the situation as in what's going on internally, fighting like your own demons now, right? Because of someone coming after you and creating mental conflict within yourself. What I'm getting with this is like trying to keep themselves from learning and not being a victim or not feeling like a victim. What I'm getting with this is like that individual is trying to fight victimization, victim mentality, because that's going to hinder you. That could be one of the other person's issues. The one who needs to feeling like a victim, so then they feel righteous, right? And that's why they're so angry. They're angry at every fucking body. They're angry at the world because they feel like a fucking victim. See, victimization and victim mentality can screw you over, whether if you are the actual victim, it's perception of like the underdog or someone attacking you, and they feel justified, but really no one's justified to attack somebody, right? It's all your perception. So, both in scenarios like this, what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to get to is like both parties could suffer from some sense or some form or certain spectrum in regards to victimization and victim mentality. It's like the duality, the polarity of the coin. It's like the like attracts like, right? Someone who's so wounded, and then if you're around them, like birds of a feather flock together, or energy is contagious. That's why you have to be careful who you associate with it. You have to be careful, even for family. And that's the worst part, is like you go around your family and you may love them, but if they're toxic and they're unhealthy and they're unstable and their energy is really fucked up, and it's going to make you unstable. It's going to pull you down and your energy down. Now, you may not notice. It may not be so severe for some people that you notice, but other people are going to notice. And the more you're around them, you're going to notice. But sometimes you can be around somebody and just for fucking 5 seconds, and depending on, the dynamics and how toxic they are and what they say or what they do, I'm also getting in this energy of like a feeding. Like that look at me, that it's the feeding for the confidence. Okay, I get it, spirit. I was just feeling it differently. I'm sorry. There's something going on with my abilities. And I'm not sure if it's because of, that 11/11 portal, and then that new moon in Scorpio, and then things that I am personally going through and facing internally as well as externally, right? Like my growth and my evolution or whatnot, right? So you're going to have to bear with me because there's something going on with my stuff, and I was feeling that, and I was feeling kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I was just feeling it, and it was feeling it in a different way, right? I'm getting the tower, in regards to the tower coming, the spiral effect of someone spiraling down. They're pulling me to the spirals on the back of this card. It's like there's an inevitable where something's going to break apart. It's funny because it's like the 10 of Swords. What they're giving me energetically and whatever with the spiral and spiraling down is like inevitable of falling apart, inevitable of escalation, right? Because it's going downhill. There's a spiral out of control, or a spiral out of that wounded spot where they need to feed. I mean, not to try to sound mean or anything, but that's what it is. It's like the need to feed, the need to feel big and bad, the need to feel like they are fucking somebody and important, or that they are better, right? Whatever their distortion is, or whatever all it is. So there's going to be like this spiral out of control. There's the tower. Thank you, Spirit. And that's what this spying or research energy is about. It's different for both parties depending on where you lie at, and in regards to this reading, which is you and which is the other person. If this resonates for you, you have to put it where it applies. Then we have the 10 of Cups. Oh wow, this is all over 10 of Cups energy. So there's like jealousy, hatred, envy going on here also is what I'm getting with this. Somebody wanting their 10 of Cups, not wanting someone else to have it, or wanting a 10 of Cups with maybe that person, but they don't know how to go about it because they're so toxic or they're so wounded, right? So this is all over 10 of Cups energy. This is ultimate emotional and spiritual fulfillment in regards to the people in your life, family, friends, right? It's uplifting, it's nurturing. It's like winning the lottery in regards to emotional and spiritual support and nurturing and happiness with your tribe, with your family, with your tribe, your family, your soul family. It's indicative of all. It is everything. Okay, it is the vastness of it all. It's not just family. It's not just friends and soul tribe or whatever. It is it all. And then we have the Eight of Coins. This is a mastering energy. It's also a learning as you go, a learning as you do. Like, how do you learn if you don't know what to do? How do you learn how to ride a bike? You have to keep falling off. You have to keep trying, right? This is that energy of, needing to pick up these skills, needing to learn how to do this, gaining a skill, mastery of a skill, mastery of a craft, learning as you go, learning as you do energy. So for the, I don't really want to say victim. In regards to the Five of Swords energy, the person who's being kicked while they're down. Thank you, Spirit. The person who's being kicked while they're down, people power tripping, one-upping them, because of their issues. That person, okay, is trying to learn how to have their wish fulfillment in regards to 10 of Cups energy and how to overcome the Five of Swords energy in these type of people and individuals and situations. And the biggest part is internally. It's not just the external. There is learning, I believe, in regards to this in what I'm feeling. I just don't want to tap into it more. There is some of this going on, but this is an internal thing of how to overcome it internally, because they are more equipped to gain this than what they believe is what I'm getting. There's a belief here. Because of whatever's going on in this Five of Swords energies with this other person or other people, there is maybe a struggling of belief, or not sure if it's obtainable, right? Or if they actually have the skills or the know-how to actually have what it is that they want. What I'm getting with this is they're actually more equipped for this 10 of Cups energy that they're seeking than what they understand or realize. But it's this internal where they need to heal and balance something out. I'm kind of getting like that King of Cups energy of mastering your emotions, right? As well as like the Page of Wands, learning how to hold on to your fire, learning how to be enthusiastic, learning how to be joyful and not let anyone fucking get in your way, regardless of what they do or what they say to you. And still being able to have your drive and your willpower. I'm getting a willpower energy in this that I'm picking up on in regards to the Page of Wands energy, and your passion, your determination in regards to your enthusiasm, your happiness, your joy, and what you are going to fucking create and put your time and energy into, what you give life to. And then we have Temperance, the Temperance angel. This is healing. This is divine timing. This is emotional, spiritual healing, tempering it out, as well as divine timing. There's like an understanding in regards to this. I'm trying to focus on the person who's learning, okay, who's trying to overcome this Five of Swords energy, because the other person, they're not trying to overcome this Five of Swords energy, right? They have a problem, they have an issue, and some of the energy I'm picking up on, for some people, they have severe issue in regards to power control dynamics and needing to like feel like the man, or and needing to feed off of people to boost their self-esteem and their confidence. So I'm not trying to focus on that person. This is not for them, okay? They shouldn't even be watching this shit. If they're watching tarot readings, it is only to try to like spy, to gain information maybe in regards to the other person, because they're toxic, right? They're not out here healing, right? But there's a making peace with this person. There is a making peace in regards to this Temperance, and an acceptance of like a letting go and learning what it is that you need to do for yourself in regards to this person or people like this. I'm getting the energy of like you can't collaborate with people like this. You can't help them. You can't save them. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like you have to worry about, it's sad because I'm kind of feeling like a survival energy where you have to worry about you. You have to do you. You can only save your fucking self energy. And that's why I'm getting that survival energy. We have the Hanged Man. That acceptance and that making peace with it, that's going to help you transform. This is the caterpillar turning into the butterfly and taking wings and taking flight and flying away from all the other fucking caterpillars that are stuck on the fucking ground, right? That don't want to evolve. There is this making peace and this acceptance in regards to all of this pain and disappointment, all that you have learned or experienced in regards to these people, this dynamic, this situation, etc. Is in regards to this Hanged Man energy. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is an in and out energy. This is, it can be reckless also. It can be selfish. It can be, it can be a taking energy. Okay, so that making peace, it's you needing to go into this energy and slink away and do you. But they're giving me in regards to the other person is to transform and fly away from these type of people that are selfish in and out of your life, only wanting what they want for their happiness, their benefit, and their gain. But it's also you learning and adapting yourself in regards to this flying away to grabbing this energy for your fucking self, but in the healthy sense, right? I'm getting this mirroring going on. And the slinking away, I get it. Now the Three of Cups is over, or it's not Three of Cups, it's the Three of fucking Coins, or Three of Pentacles. And this one's, in this deck is the Three of Coins. I get it. This is separate. You cannot work with them, right? And you need to slink off to find the people that you can collaborate with that you can have teamwork with, where things are going to be balanced and people are not going to be power tripping, trying to tear you the fuck down, knock you or kick you when you're down, who is going to be selfish and taking and in and out of your fucking life, right? For their own benefit and gain. So it's like in you transforming in this Hangman energy and the butterflies, you flying the fuck away, utilizing that Knight of Wands energy, what they fucking gave to you, right? As well as that Five of Swords energy that they gave to you. You utilizing that in a healthy way for yourself to fly the fuck away. To save yourself and look for the people that are meant for you or that are going to help you along your pathway that you can collaborate and build with, right? Is there anything else, Spirit? All right, hold on here. We have the Four of Cups that came out sideways on the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups is loss, grief. It's focusing on what you have lost, focusing on the past, not being able to see the blessings and the opportunities that Spirit, God, universe is trying to gift you with. There's like a negativity here, right? Because you're in loss and you're in grief. So loss, lack mentality, right? Victimization. This is part of victimization, loss, lack mentality. And that acceptance and that peace, this is that transformation energy. Accepting the loss, accepting the grief, accepting the pain. sometimes you have to, what they're showing me here, sometimes you have to drown, right? You have to allow yourself to sit in those emotions and drown to overcome them. Because then you learn how to float instead of drowning. I get it, Spirit. I get what they're showing me. Okay, that drowning analogy that they're showing me and sitting in those emotions like you're drowning is because then you surrender. This acceptance and this letting go, this making peace with it. It's sitting in this loss and this grief, and instead of fighting it, it's flowing with the current. It's surrendering. So then you relax. So then you're able to fucking float. Like hope floats, right? So then you're able to float and float through these emotions and flow through them instead of being stuck there in them, drowning. So we have the King of Wands that came out. There's that evolution. There's this growth. I'm getting multiple things here. Okay, so it's like taking and saving yourself energy, which I hate saying it that way, but that's pretty much what it is. It's utilizing this energy against that energy that was selfish to save yourself and to it's like that floating energy, right? Save yourself, get out of this, and then go into the King of Wands and move past this. Take action past this. I'm getting another scenario here where when you take this and take off in this Knight of Wands energy, this is where you fly then, right? Because you're overcoming this loss and you're transforming. You've made peace and acceptance, so you're floating. You're in the flow, and so in this energy of saving yourself, it's funny. It looks like a King of Wands is coming towards you. You have to be in flow. That's what it is. You have to be in the mood. You can't be sitting there stuck and stagnant. You have to be in flow. So once you surrender, once you make peace, once you accept, then you're going to relax. You're going to flow, right? You're going to flow through that emotional waters. You're going to be able to take movement yourself. And when you're taking this movement, you're journeying along in your life, then here comes a King of Wands taking action towards you. But you cannot be stuck and stagnant in this loss and grief, not have overcome it, not have been able to accept it or make peace with it. I'm getting a third scenario here. That this is a whole totally another reading, okay? Another scenario. We're going back to the beginning, but I'm not going to start from the beginning. They just gave me another situation, another scenario, another experience here that someone's dealt with. In regards to this, this King of Wands is going backwards, reflecting over this energy because, okay, I'm kind of have to start from the beginning, but all of that kind of applies. There's another scenario here where there was a King of Wands. He may not have been a King of Wands then. He may have been, they're telling me he was the Knight of Wands. Okay, they're telling me he was the Knight of Wands at the time of this Five of Swords energy. He's been learning and growing. He's been evaluating his life, so on and so forth. Now he has been overcoming, and now he's trying to come back. And he's reflecting back on everything that's happened, trying to decide what to do. And if he wants to collaborate with you and how he can make an offer, if he wants to make an offer, if he can do that. Are you open to it? He wants to come back in now that he is the King of Wands. He wants to offer. He wants to build with you. He doesn't know if he will accept this. He also does not know how to go about this. I get it now. He doesn't know. I'm glad they gave me this one last. So something took place in regards to this King of Wands. He was not a King of Wands at the time. He's reflecting on everything that happened. He's had to heal and overcome also. He had to elevate from this Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Now he's reflecting on all this and reflecting on how to come in and take action, how to come in towards you and what it is that he wants. And if you would be willing and accepting, if you have both grown enough, if there's been enough peace that you guys can come together and build and collaborate and have this teamwork. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trying to see here. I only have a couple decks here. I'm going to do another spread. All right, Spirit, let's see. What do you have for us? Let's do a second spread, please. So we got multiple scenarios going on here. The Tower. In regards to this last one, I'm trying to rush. In regards to this last one, this is the Tower. When this King of Wands comes back in, he's reflecting on how to come in and how to have this collaboration, this teamwork, this building. It's going to bring in a Tower. He's been sitting with this. He's been waiting and trying to, the observing energy, right? This observing energy and watching is to see if he can come in. Will you be accepting? Have you forgiven him? Have you healed? Have you moved past this? Will you accept this offer? And they're telling me an offer because he wants to take action in working toward you and towards with this Three of Coins energy. He wants to show the fuck up. But he doesn't know if, and this is going to bring in a Tower, is what they're telling me. He doesn't know if, how to go about it or how to come in, how to offer this Three of Coins, this teamwork, this collaboration. But he's been waiting to see if you're ready. Oh boy, that's patience. Someone, as a King of Wands, to have patience. King of Wands don't have a lot of patience, right? That's Aries and Leo and Sag energy. They don't have, they're fucking go-getters. They can be very, reckless with their energy. There's had to have been a lot of growth and a lot of maturity. There's a lot of passion here is what they're telling me. It's that this person is battling. There's a battle within them. This is why they're the patience. The patience. It's not all patience what I'm thinking, right? There is some of that. They're trying to give you time because they have passion for you, right? They have passion and love for you. But some of it is also overcoming their ego. And they're still get plagued with it is what they're telling me. And like shame or whatever by looking back and overseeing everything and not sure how you're going to take it. Plus it, it triggers them. It wounds them is what they're giving me. All right, Spirit, let's go on to a second reading, a second spread here. Can we get some other scenarios, a different storyline? We had so many storylines. We're probably going to be elaborating on one of them or multiple of them. But we'll see here. The Emperor in reverse. Oh, God. The Emperor in reverse. Needing to feel safe, needing control. The Emperor runs an empire. They can also be controlling and kind of militant, and there can be a dictatorship, right? Sometimes Sometimes they need to have shit their way to feel safe and feel comfortable. It's like my way or the highway type of energy, in that dictatorship energy. So Emperor in reverse. All right, they're not upside down, but they keep going in reverse. The Princess of Cups. So we have an Emperor in reverse, okay? And this is needing to feel safe. This is militant. This is dictatorship. This is my way or the highway. And then we have the Princess of Cups in reverse also. They needed things to go their way. There was emotions that they had, right? But they weren't able to share them and express them. They had to hold on to them. This made this Emperor be in reverse, holding on to his emotions. God, we're going to the Tower of someone going down. Okay, this person is going down. Spirit is trying to get them to see, right? They've been trying to run. They've been trying to control. They've been trying to feel safe. And Spirit is trying to get them to give up that control, to deal with their emotions, to face them, to face the love that they feel. And you know, even if it's not a spectrum of like romantic love, maybe they have love for you. Maybe they admire you and you know, have romantical or enthusiasm and like whatever it may be, happiness in regards to you, and you stirred that pot and triggered them, right? Their pot of emotions, that you know, the fluid inside that pot, their emotions, you stirred it. Not used to that stirring, and they couldn't control this, and so they needed to control it, right? Because they didn't want to feel it. They were afraid to feel it. They needed to feel safe. That's what I'm getting with this energy. We have the Seven of Swords. This one's fertility, but I'm getting deception, betrayal, backstabbing energy, and feeling defeated. It's funny, feeling defeated. Why? Because they juggled. There's the Two of Pentacles here. This is about change, though. They juggled you. They dropped the fucking ball because they juggled you because they needed to feel safe and they didn't want to share and express their emotions. They ran from them, right? Or they tried to control them. So then there was like this deception here and this betrayal or backstabbing or whatever going on in regards to this Seven of Swords. This one is futility, but they're pulling me to deception, right? And this defeated energy. The emotions were, they were afraid. They felt like it would defeat them to feel love. They felt like it would defeat them, but then they did self-sabotage. Oh my God, self-sabotage. Because they felt like having love for you and expressing and sharing these emotions and being open to them, that they would be defeated. But then they self-sabotaged and fucked it up. I'm getting like heavy regret here. And then the Two of Pentacles, how did they fuck it up also? Not just by closing themselves off, juggling you, dropping the fucking ball. They were afraid of change, right? But then there's this, they're trying to get them to see, to have balance, the self-sabotage, how they fucked everything up. Because they're sitting here in this. They're feeling defeated. There's something, it's like, in this energy, it's like spirit keeps hounding them. And it's like sometimes they try to run from it because if it, okay, that's like the duality of this is where run from it, feel defeated, and try to fucking ignore it. But then it's like you get to a certain point where you feel defeated and you can't hide it no more. Then you have to understand, hey, oh God, I love this person, or I have feelings for this person, and this person made me happy, and I try to control this. You have to somewhat see it, right? You're gonna, I'm getting in this defeated energy that they go through these moments of like denial, avoidance, right? Until they're so defeated they get broken down. And so it's weird because they're pulling me to the spiral again of like trying to face this and to face themselves. That's what it is. They need to face themselves. I'm feeling deja vu, and I'm being pulled to up here. The King of fucking Wands, and him being in that Knight of Wands energy. This is that person's energy. Also, this Emperor and this Page of Cups in reverse. That last reading, that last reading, what they gave to me. This is more in regards to it. That's funny. They had me do that last, right? And now, and what was I saying? How they're looking back at it. They're looking back at it. They're going backwards. They're looking over. They're looking at it. This is because of the defeat. It's like this cycle. They're giving me more to it. Thank you, Spirit. They are also trying to push them for the change, for them to open up to love, for them to expand themselves, to feel safe, to make change, to get out of their comfort zone, to live, is what I'm getting with this. Yeah, to live, to put down the burdens. We have the 10 of Wands, oppression. We are carrying too many fucking burdens. You know, shit weighing you down, life weighing you down. We have 2 10s back to back. It's like they're going to crack him open. They're cracking him open. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We're going back to the Temperance up here, divine timing. They're cracking someone open. Could just be your masculine side. It could be another masculine. It could be a mirroring, right? It could be both of you motherfuckers. Because why? We mirror. We go through things and we deal with things, and we're going to be pulling people energetically to us dealing with things. Sometimes it is for mirroring and we're both going through something. Sometimes it is for teacher-student energy, right? But either way, even if it's teacher or student, there's mirroring going on. So you're both going through something. It's like someone needs to learn how to take the lead, but in a healthy way, instead of this distorted Emperor energy and withholding. It's like someone is, spirit is trying to force them to deal with their emotions so they can level the fuck up as an emperor and be able to be an emperor and be not so rigid. Okay, I'm getting like a King of Swords type energy where someone is rigid, a little more closed off, more protective. Sorry, my phone is ringing. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know, but why is South Carolina calling me? Hold on. Anyways, I'm from South Carolina, but who's calling me? Anyways, I'm not there right now. So, like, what's going on? Anyways, we have the 10 of Cups. has stopped feeling defeated again. Okay, the oppression and the burdens and everything that they were carrying back in that Seven of Swords energy of the feeling defeated, they felt like having love, and they felt like this Ten of Cups could destroy them. That it was too much, that it was a burden, and having love and this and that, and they were afraid of the change and afraid to try. Like feeling like it's going to oppress them. It is going to be a burden instead of being the Ten of Cups. Because they were afraid to be destroyed. They were afraid to feel. They were afraid to give up power and control. And to allow themselves to fucking feel and go with the flow. And to allow love to grow and flourish and feel. That is what I'm getting with this energy. So 2 times, the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is up in there. They understand more than what they're letting on. They know and feel more than what they're letting on. So if you got someone who's avoidant, who's running from you, who's ghosting you, who's struggling to deal with things, they know more than they're letting on. They feel more than what they're letting on. They are trying to figure things out, is what Spirit is telling me. From the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. So if you are the feminine energy, this Emperor in reverse with the Princess of Cups in reverse, that's all the same energy there. They see this Ten of Cups with you, but they also felt like it was a burden. Right? They have all these feelings for you. This Emperor and this Page or Princess of, Cups energy. God, they close themselves off to you. They're showing me that's also like playful energy, right? It's like they shut it down. They didn't want to play with you because it was a burden to them, right? They seen the Ten of Cups with you. You made them happy, but it also scared them. Who? The Queen of Cups. Someone who is intuitive, someone who is highly sensitive, who is very emotional, very loving and nurturing. It's funny, the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom after that, and then the Fool. The Five of Pentacles, we had the Four of Cups up there. Loss and grief, right? And focusing on the past. The Five of Pentacles is being out in the cold. It's a worry, it's stress. It's also, there can be loss and abandonment and rejection within that. Or neglect, right? They carry some of the same energies as the Four of Cups. Because you're going into the spectrum of loss, grief, lack, and like a sense of victimization, right? All right, let's see here. I would really like to do, I just don't have anything out. I'm going to pull a third spread here real quick, and then I need to get off here. I have other things I need to do. All right, Spirit, let's see here. Can we do a third spread? All right, let's see. In regards to these energies of the Tower and bringing someone down to deal with their feelings, cracking them open. So what it is, they're cracking them the fuck open. They're bringing them down to crack them the fuck open. Gina fell on the floor. We have the Queen of Cups. Landed like the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So they're just giving me more of the story. Juggling, like it, juggling her, juggling the fucking Queen of Cups. the person that they have all these feelings for, they were afraid. And then feeling oppression, feeling burdens, and feeling like you would fucking hurt them, that they could lose if this was, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was that they were feeling, why they juggled you. We're going back up here. We're just going in circles. Let me see here. I'm probably going to start this in a minute since we're going in circles. Seven of Swords landing on the Emperor and the Princess of Cups. Sideways. Trying to overcome this. Trying to put this in the past. The Seven of Swords is here and the Seven of Swords landing on that. So this defeat in this tower, this being taken down, is also to overcome this so they can face their feelings, right? So they can face their fucking feelings and face their fears. Why they are, this 10 of Wands oppression, feeling like they would be, it's too much of a burden. You might oppress them. You might hurt them. You might, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different things. It's like, but then seeing they did this to themselves. And so now, going through all of this, it's trying to get them to come out of this, like put this in reverse. That's why it's sideways. It's like they don't want it upright, right? They want them to overcome this and to like take accountability, take responsibility, so that it's like they're giving us more of a journey of what this King of Wands is like looking at and reflecting on. And it's like a cycle of going deeper and deeper to try to get them to overcome all of this, to be able to then come forward, right? It's the divine timing. Bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune, but it was in reverse. It's in reverse. Delay, stuck, divine timing there, the cycle not ending, and also like the going backwards, right? And they're giving me the going backwards because he's reflecting on this. The wheel could not move forward because of all this. And then there's this divine timing here. So we just ended up pulling more into this, but it's all right. All right, well, I hope that this was helpful to the people that it was meant for, right? I hope that it gave you some sense of support and not being alone, as well as, the confirmations or affirmations that you need for yourself to help you, to help you in whatever way that it's going to help you. Normally, it's just typically to feel supported and that we are not alone. But sometimes it helps us in more ways than that. Sometimes it gives us that, plus it'll give us a little more insight on something, where it's like, okay, I thought this, and then I knew this, and then I thought this, and then you hear a reading, so then you get more confirmation, then you get more bits and pieces of the story where it can help you have more peace or more understanding, more knowledge, right? That can help you move forward and do what you need to do in your life, so that you're not stuck, or you're not, you know what I'm saying? So that we never wait for someone. We never, we have to worry about us. We have to love us. We can't save no one. We can't help no one. And we can't fucking wait for no one. And it's not to be mean. As you grow, you learn that if you try to save someone, if you try to wait for someone, you're going to be fucking your own self up. You're going to be pulling yourself into situations and dynamics. That doesn't mean that, that we go on in the way that people think that we should. Because like we have divine, regardless of where you are and who you are. We kind of went into more of this last reading that came in when I was starting this other deck here. So now that's kind of the main topic here, okay? It's like, even if you are trying to move forward, it may not be the way others think or expect it to be, because we have divine timing here, so everyone is trying to heal. But you cannot like You can't try to save someone and you can't wait. Like, this is in your intention. This is in your thought, meaning we can't wait. We can't say, oh, we're going to wait for someone. Oh, we're going to save them. We're going to help them. We have to help ourselves. We have to heal us. We have to move forward in life and figure it out and pick up the fucking pieces and not allow anything to oppress us or be a burden on us, because life is hard enough, right? We have to go after our dreams. We have to go after our happiness. We have to keep ourselves okay. We have to keep ourselves balanced, and do what it is that we need to do for ourselves. But I know that having more knowledge and more confirmation or affirmations and feeling support that can help us in our journey. Sometimes it also helps confuse us, right? Because it's so heartbreaking. Sometimes it's heartbreaking when you love someone, but things just don't work out. And someone loves you, even if they're jacked up or they made mistakes, or if on the spectrum they're really fucked up, so their capacity is like nil. You know what I'm saying? They don't have much of a capacity. Or even if they didn't love you, even if they're distortion and they think they love you and you thought they loved you, but you see that now that it is distortion and it wasn't truly love, more than likely you probably had some type of feeling for them, right? And we have to honor that. And how do we honor it? We honor it by letting people go. We honor it by holding on to what love was there, that was true, that was real. And sometimes that's hard to do. But that's the best thing that we can do. And love them and let them go and pray for them and hope the best for them. And know that no matter who it is, if they're meant to be in your life, that they'll be in your life one day, right? When the timing is right. We have to keep on going. We have to keep on living. Life goes on. Regardless of what and why the scenario or situations are going on for you, we have to go on. Whether if it is family, a friend, a lover, a potential lover, ex, whatever it may be, we have to go on. We can't allow people to weigh us down either, right? No matter how much we love someone or how much they love us, because we have to love us. We have to put ourselves first. That is not loving and serving of us if we weigh ourselves down or oppress ourselves in the name of love. That's a false love, because then we're enabling people. We are self-sabotaging. We are coddling a motherfucker and saying, hey, you can just dog me. You can treat me however, or whatever. I'm gonna just be here. And one day who fucking knows, regardless if it is family, friends, or lover, or ex-lover, or potential lover, right? You don't do that, because then you're devaluing yourself. You are disrespecting yourself. And a lot of people be like, oh, that's not disrespect. Yes, it is at the end of the day. It is disrespecting yourself, because you are saying that your love and the way you deserve to be treated doesn't matter as much as this other motherfucker, and they're not treating you right. So you're putting them above you, so you're disrespecting you. So yes, it is about respect. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I pray that your day is full of blessings. Thank you for joining me. I love you all. Have a great day.